Hey y'all, I'm Martika and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be making a quick, easy, simple shrimp pot pie. So what you're going to need is some little shrimp. I'm using extra small. You're going to need these little pot pie aluminum pans or whatever. Got these 6 coming in a pack. I got 7 in all. You can make your pie crust, but I'm going to just use some store-bought pie crust. If you want to use the national brand, go ahead. Some chopped up onions. Your vegetable pack, I'm using peas and carrots. And then just some seasonings as far as my onion powder, black pepper, garlic powder. And I'm also going to be using some cream of chicken. Now you can use the flour and the butter and the cream, but again, remember, this is supposed to be a really quick, easy, and simple pie. Now you can substitute your shrimp for chicken or turkey. I want to use shrimp, and I like the cream of chicken with it. You're also going to need a regular bowl that is bigger than this, so that your crust can kind of go over it. One that's a little smaller so that it can fold over the top, and something to, you know, cut around the dough with. The reason you want something bigger, because when you cook, that crust is going to kind of shrink, and you don't want just a little filling and then a whole bunch of the filling on the outside and a little bit of crust. So that's what we're going to do. So first thing we're going to do is get ready to saute my onions, my peas and carrots, and my shrimp in the pan. I have some butter already in this pan that I'm going to go on and melt down. And once I get done cooking and seasoning it up, then I'll come back so we can add this and start on the mix. Alright y'all, so I got my butter melted down in my pan. And I'm just going to add in, I was going to add that first. Add in my onions. And I have 1 whole onion that I put in a food processor. So I'm just going to chop that up. So I'm just going to put that onion over here in it. And then I'm also going to add in my peas and carrots. And the thing with this is that you can use any vegetable mix you want to use. This is what I'm using. Very, very simple. And then you're just going to let this cook down. So I'll be back once I add the shrimp in. Alright y'all, so I've been cooking my onions and peas and carrots for about 5 minutes. You can cook it till you want how tender you want it to be. And now I'm just going to go in. I'm going to scoop in some of my shrimp because I know I'm not going to need all of this. Well, I might. Alright. Let's see how that's looking. Yeah, that's enough shrimp. Alright, and now I'm just going to saute this, and then it's no measurements with the seasonings that I'm going to use. Like I said, I'm using some onion powder, some garlic powder, and some black pepper. I'm not using salt because of the cream of chicken that I'm going to use. It's already salt in there. But if you want to add extra salt, go right ahead. Do you? I'm not. So I'll be back. So I've added in my cream of chicken, and now I'm going to add in a little water just to thin it out a little bit. And you're just going to get this a little stir while it's in the pan, so everything is all combined and you got this nice little sauce. y'all. So I'm done adding everything to. I used 1 whole can of the cream of chicken, and then I just used a little scoop of the other can, and then the rest I added water to this can, just poured in there till it got to the consistency that I wanted it to be. So make sure you look at that and see if you want it thicker or thin. That'll be determining how much water or milk you will put in there to thin it out. So we're gonna let this cool off, and then we're gonna get ready to start on the crust for the actual pie. Now I went ahead and preheated the oven to 385. This is the thing. You're going to preheat your oven according to your oven. Now, I have a gas stove, so mine gets a little hotter than electric. Now, the pie crust tells you to put it on 425, but again, because mine gets super hot, it will burn quick, so I had to turn mine down. So you can go with what it says on this, or you adjust it according to how fast your stove will cook, your oven will cook. Mine cooks really fast, so I had to turn mine down. But start off with what it says on the box and then adjust it accordingly. Alright, now you're going to make sure your countertop is clean and completely dried. Then you're going to go in with your pie crust. Again, I'm using 2 boxes. You're going to unroll it and kind of just try to flatten it a little bit with a little rolling pin or a clean wine bottle or whatever you have on hand that you can kind of roll your dough out with. Alright. We're going to take the bigger bowl so that it can fit inside the tin. And you're just going to roll it. Boom. Take this. Get your tin. And then you want to just put it inside. Boom. See how it kind of goes over a little bit? So when it cooks, even if it falls down, you still have room. Okay. Now, you're going to roll this back, fold it out, and then we're going to go and cut the shape of this one. So I'll be back in a minute. Y'all, so I'm back and I filled my little tins at my little pies, and I'm just going to lay the tops on top of these, pull them just a little bit, and then you just want to press them on top of this, and then you're going to get a fork. Of course, once you press it on here, you want to try to tuck it like so, and then you're going to get a fork just to give you that little cramp look. So I'll show y'all what I'm talking about once I finish pushing all these down. I mean when I say the little fork, you're just gonna go like this just so it can get that little cute little look. All right. Next, what you're gonna do is you gotta let this vent. So you're just gonna take a little knife and just stick some little slits in it. Now I'm gonna say this again. I use cream of chicken because this is a quick, easy weeknight dinner. I didn't want to do all that with making my salt, my little thickener. If you want to do that, you can. It's just gonna be flour, butter, and your cream. And you gotta make it to the thickness that you want. I didn't feel like doing all that. Plus, I like the taste of the cream of chicken. I have to say that because I know somebody gonna say something in the comments. Oops. So what I want to do now is I want to put this in the oven and I want to let this bake for about 30 minutes. Halfway through, well, when it's almost done, I'm going to brush it with a little butter and then let it kind of golden up on the top. Keep checking this, and if you need to turn and rotate it so that your edges do not get super burnt, make sure you do so. Keep an eye on this. But 30 to 40 minutes in the oven at either the temperature that it says on your box or lower, depending on your oven. I can't tell y'all how your oven works. Y'all might cook a little quicker than others, so you're going to have to watch out for that yourself. So I'm going to put this on in the oven, and I'll be back to show y'all how it looks when it's done. So I am finished. I just took these out of the oven. Some of these I made the tops a little too small still, like that one. But here's the finished product, nice and golden. If you want, you can always go and add you an egg wash when you put it in the oven to get that glossy look on it. I didn't do that. I just kind of did the tops with a little butter. So I am done. Got some nice homemade pie pies here. Remember, you can always substitute your shrimp for chicken or turkey if you want. You can add any kind of vegetables. If you don't want to use cream of chicken, you can do your own little rule. You can make your own pie crust, buy whatever kind you want. It's optional. This is the way I did it for a very quick, simple weekday meal. So I will see y'all on the next video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.